And you know this, man.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
Thank you, my master.
Hey, before you go, my face is really warm. Is everything okay up here?
I don't know, what do you mean?
Oh, my face! It's on fire!
Well, there is a possibility that when you were fighting Mace Windu, he deflected some of your Force lightning back into your face.
Are you kidding me? How much?
A lot. I don't think there was one bolt of Force lightning that didn't bounce off Master Windu's lightsaber directly back into your face.
And you just sat there and watched?
Don't listen to him, Anakin! Don't let him kill me!
Well, turning to the dark side was a pretty big decision.
Oh my God! I look like I have a scrotum for a face.
Listen, I'd rather watch this 58-second long skit from Robot Chicken on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim on a continuous loop for the same amount of time as it takes to get through the entire season of Star Wars: The Acolyte. Because that show sucks.
You ain't lying.
Well, hello again, kiddies. It's your friendly neighborhood watchman, here with you today to again revisit Disney's latest failed Star Wars series, The Acolyte. Surprise! As obsessed, woke Star Wars fans, aka and otherwise known as the slang term stans, blame the cancellation of The Acolyte on no one else but what they think are, quote, toxic, misogynistic, immature racists. And it's funny because they always project themselves onto other people. We independents, conservatives, libertarians, moderates, just plain common sense people are more tolerant than any of them. Just take a look at videos where there are rallies and you see people on the right more welcoming of those on the left than vice versa. So I'm going to read this article from Bounding Into Comics with you all for the first time, with the byline Nerdigans Incorporated, with the heading Star Wars Stans Blame Cancellation of The Acolyte on everything but ratings. Quote, I'm really tired of sharing the franchise I love with toxic, misogynistic, immature racists. So, without further ado, let's jump into the shit.
You need to chill out.
Instead of directing their anger towards the actual reasons behind the series' failure, namely Kathleen Misandrist Kennedy, Leslie, she was hired only because she was a woman, Helen, or literally anyone else involved in its production, devastated current ever woke Star Wars stans are blaming Disney's decision to cancel the abysmal Acolyte on such concepts as, surprise, you guessed it, racism and misogyny. If they could have, they would have fit in Islamophobes and trans, etc., etc., and etc.
He ain't lying.
On August 19th, a month following the series' season finale, Deadline's Nelly Andreeva, as mentioned in my previous video, reportedly learned from her inside sources that after just one season, the House of Mouse had made the call to axe The Acolyte. Despite absolutely abysmal viewership numbers, representing a terrible return on Disney's $180 million production budget investment.
That's too bad.
Grieving stans have taken to claiming that the decision to cancel the widely panned series was actually the result of the company choosing to cater to a supposed legion of Star Wars fans who could not handle a story not centered on white males. Oh, please.
Bullshit.
Was The Mandalorian centered on only white males? Talk to the hand, sucker.
Talk to the hand.
Quote, it wasn't about the numbers. They just showed how incredibly racist and sexist they actually are. And unless they do something immediately to rectify this mess, They're never getting any new SW fans ever again. At for some snooping proclaimed. It wasn't about the numbers, huh, dumbass?
Daddy, chill.
Look at this. It is about the numbers. That's not $180 million worth of returns right there, buddy. At Darth Dummy claimed, double quote, it wasn't racism, it was the ratings, end quote. Is a weak argument because the loudest haters were the racist misogynists encouraging people to trash this show. But whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, you dumbasses. Keep projecting, you tards.
How dare you?
And of course, you know, race baiting goes hand in hand with these woke idiots. Interestingly, the show with probably the most people of color representation is the first to get axed.
Eyes rolling.
Made the space witches put a hex on Bob Iger and a toxic racist that review bombed the show. Hashtag renew the Acolyte. I would say may the space witches put a hex on you, but it seems cognitively you already have.
Oh, that's cold.
The Acolyte canceled no season 2 for you. Oh, I'll wipe away the tears. I'll wipe them away. Next Karen up is from Mars Ivy Groves, canceling the Acolyte because of the racist and sexist dude bros of the Star Wars fandom. Couldn't shut their effing mouths. It's just pathetic. Screw you, Disney. I'm so for you. Well, you know, your stupidity is really unreal, if you ask me. We have another comment, this one from Yana the Banana at Wishing List, who tweeted, the Acolyte getting cancelled is actually so evil. Everything about it was so gay. Everything about it was so Star Wars. Telling a story from an era there isn't really any visual media about, and because a bunch of racist bigots couldn't bear to watch someone not white I say, for a couple hours, for 38 minutes, and it's over, all over. Oh my God. I'm such an idiot. Yes, you are. Now shut up.
Turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up. You can do it.
Next up from Guerra de Galaxia, aka Amy the Phillies Are Fun. Let me tell you something. I'm really tired of sharing the franchise I love, I adore, with every fiber of my woke being. We're toxic. And here's that word again, least you forget. Misogynistic, immature racist this is, and constantly seeing them be catered to. Can you imagine that? Huh? The straight white people are being catered to? That's a fucking laugh.
You got that right.
Woo! Even though the rest of us have been here all along, wanting new and fresh stories that connect deeply with all of us, except white, straight, Christians, conservative, libertarians, moderates, people. But other than that, yes, all of us. Get the fuck out of here.
Extend your middle finger.
Next from Kleptocrat World, we have, maybe if George Lucas had given woman, other than Princess Leia,
Here we go.
more than 63 seconds of speaking time in the original trilogy, Lucasfilms wouldn't be held hostage by the worst racist incel parts of the fandom.
Oh shit.
The Acolyte deserved better.
I don't think so.
No, but they got you. Funny. That's on George Lucas and the original trilogy. That started it all. Well, this would not exist if it weren't for him, though they acknowledge Star Wars has been directionless and derivative for a while. Amidalans declared that canceling the Acolyte just reaffirms that the franchise will keep catering to the racist plus sexist.
Are you yawning?
Dude bros at the expense of creativity. So that's the word now. We got dude bros. To this end, some angry fans went so far as to predict that the Acolyte's cancellation will in turn lead to nothing but more unoriginal and possibly AI-generated Star Wars production. From Mosby Wants a Sex Change, we have,
All right, smartass.
Okay, now we can go back to more Baby Yodas, random white dude in mask,
Precisely what a racist would say.
and more AI deepfake Luke Skywalker. Big winner Star Wars, and a big lose to you racist. Planet Moron warned, Star Wars is going to be nothing but deepfake AI characters and a cooing green puppet for the next 20 years because a bunch of 40-year-old YouTubers thought there was too many women in this show.
Wrong.
It's absolutely crazy. Just like your assumptions that it's a bunch of 40-year-olds that did not jump on the Acolyte train. No young people, no preteens or teens, no 20-year-olds, no 30-year-olds that don't like the series. It's just 40-year-olds and above YouTubers.
You can say that again!
It must suck to go through life being so stupid, but there you are. Likewise, at Comic Esper lamented, the direction Star Wars is going now, in the next 20 years, all Star Wars will be on the big screen is a CGI, AI, necromancy clusterfuck. All because some misogynistic, racist 40-year-old incels
That shit's fucking annoying.
couldn't let it grow past the Clone Wars or the blight that is the Skywalker name. So now Skywalker is a blight. These idiots will cut their noses to spite their face. Just let the fools post and reveal their idiocy on social media for all the world to see. That's fine with me. The Acolyte has been canceled after one season at Disney Plus. Choke on that, suckers.
Listen, you can call me a dude, tell me my chromosomes are XY, and tell me that my DNA will always be male, but guess what? At the end of the day, I'm still hot though.
Jeez! Jesus Christ.
So, as we normally do, let's jump right ahead to some viewer comments. First up, from Just a Guest is, we were told that we weren't the target audience, and if we didn't like it, not to watch it.
He ain't lying.
So guess what? We didn't watch it. We took their advice, and somehow we're still the bad guy.
Really?
Yup.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yup.
Oh, you nailed it. Joke's on them, since most of us have reached full apathy, with our only interest in further Star Wars being a morbid curiosity of just how much worse the train wreck will get.
He ain't lying.
And we're running out of popcorn. Excellent comment.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Next up from Shades we have, I don't think they get it. They're not sharing Star Wars with us. We're sharing it with them.
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
That's it! You're locked in here with me!
We've been here for decades, and we'll be here long after. Ooh, another great comment. Thanks, Shades.
Brilliant.
Blue Animal replies, they will never get it because they think the world revolves around them. Exactly.
You got that right.
They think all these franchises belong to them simply because they decided to be a part of them while they're the hot fad. Nice. Shades replies, mainstream normies, we loved it before it was cool. Next, we have Bunny with a Keyboard, who opines, and anyone who wants to gatekeep can point to this as absolute justification. Matt Lemming replies, it's already happening. My local game store had a D&D night.
Dungeons and Dragons! I got a brand new 7-piece set of polyhedral dice. Hello, new dice smell.
And the regulars practically threw out a trio who kept trying to get the groups to play D&D woke.
What the fuck?
I wasn't even playing, just buying some vintage books. When it happened, they were saying that Karen line, quote, I'm never shopping here again, end quote, when they've never shopped there to begin with. Typical. Shades replies, that last part captures it. They never participated before, so that tantrum doesn't amount to much. You nailed it. Guest replies to Shades, mimicking those woke players. I'll never shoplift here again. I'll never try to get your business shut down again. Quote, promises. Nice. Well, folks, we come to the end of this video. So if you liked it, please use your non-woke force powers to click on that like button. And if you agree with the direction of this article and the comments made by both the readers and myself, then please subscribe if you haven't already. And for shame if you haven't.
Shame. Shame.
And hit that notification bell so that you'll always be forewarned for whenever I
drop
another video. And as always, stay safe and I bid you peace.